Okay, good morning. It's Friday, 5/24/2019. Technical analysis of the micro ES futures market. We're looking at the weekly right here. We've had a huge bounce off the low here, 30 points already, and this is from pretty much almost the close of yesterday. We're up into this node. We're grinding across it right now. And I think the next opposition really is up here at 28.60 on the weekly. We could pretty much end this week neutral to positive. And I'm going to show you why I think that here in 1 second. So here's the daily. We've come down, we've tested, we now have a higher low in place. The range is up to 28.79, which puts us above this node into this lighter node here, and the lower range is pretty much 2800, which had a lot of support on this node over here. We've already gone through all of this area right here where the volume's pretty much lighter. It's this 2846 area. It lines up nicely with the bottom of these candles. Look for a pullback off of the 2846 to 2848 area for a nice trade. And then I'm going to say the 2857 to 2860 area might be good, but we'll take a look on the 60-minute here in 1 second. I'm going to show you what this looks like. Actually, 240 will do it. So here on the 240 minute, take a look at this. See these bars right here? There's no volume in here. We are up almost over all volume with only the 44 and 46 area kind of having any kind of volume in it. At the open, if they're up over this, just buy the market, take it for a ride. You're going to get 52. You're probably going to get 10 points out of it. If I adjust this, you can see that there's a lot more volume now. We're into this node right here, but there really isn't anything on the way down. So we're into this volume right here. There's also a node right here, 2843. That's why I marked these off, because they could have small pullbacks off of them. But I think when you look at it, kind of like this, with the most recent trading here, this is really thin, and I think they actually, it's only 4:53 in the morning. I think they get this, probably even pre-market. It's going to be up huge, and I think we'll be into this volume node right here, basically, which is to 2858, 2854 to 2858 area. Look for slowdown of the pattern, and let's take a look on the 60-minute. So real thin through here, 2858. I would like to, I didn't do this earlier. Let's just put it right there. Yeah, and that lines up real nice with this 2858 area. So I'm really liking this 2858 for some kind of pullback, also for a trade. You've got this 2847 area right here too. Matches up perfectly with this little node. So I don't know how strong this will be. This isn't a huge area, but I like this area up here. And we'll probably be there fairly quick during the trading day. So just to keep that in mind. Downside, if they come in and sell this, you've got a huge amount of volume right here at 28.21, and then again at 28.13. So yeah, 28.21. Intraday, you can see just straight up they're buying it. We had the delta yesterday, which I showed in yesterday's video, that they added 13. They came all the way from 12, so they added 25,000 more contracts to the long side. We're already $6,000 contracts more to the bullish side. They've got a lot of bulls on board at this point. I don't see this by the pullbacks. Your shorts should have small stops, small targets. So just keep that in mind, that all the pressure is going to be to the long side today, unless some kind of news event or something causes it to sell. But in that case, watch out, because they're definitely over bought on the delta as far as how much they've moved. So just keep that in mind. And symmetry is looking pretty good so far. I just kind of marked this off, and this level's holding, and it looks like they've already kind of started to breach this, and we'll probably reach 100% range extension right here, and that ties up nicely with that pivot right here. So, and then you would have another pull back off of that, and if we look at this one, this one ties perfectly with that bottom pivot right there, and this one ties perfectly with the center line where you have both top pivots and bottom pivots right there. So the symmetry looks pretty good to me right at this point. And so these will be your targets, and you expect little pullbacks off of these as it steps all the way up. Anything else to tell you? I think a lot of people are going to reverse today because of the strength of this early morning move, the lack of volume through here. So kind of keep all these levels on your radar here. I mean, we could hit 2860, which was the top of that node on the 60, 2865, and then in here I'd probably wait till the 2877. But one more big resistance, 2846, and that matches with let's go back real quick, and that matches right here, 2847. So those are your key levels in the market. I say way too much, you guys, just trying to think. And then you have all of the scalp levels. So first touches of scalp levels, as long as they haven't been traded through, and kind of keep those on your radar for trades, and they should be working pretty good for pullbacks to the long side. Okay, good luck today. I'll see you in the afternoon.